appreciate it. If I have any questions, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, give me a call. If you got any questions, ask.
Okay.
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys.
Take care.
Good morning, Grappler fans. I'm about to go to Bogs and Boulders tomorrow on this old cheap four-wheeler that I've been making some videos about. If you haven't seen those yet, please check them out so you know what's going on. And my buddy has been feeling a little jealous because more and more people have been saying they're down to go to Bogs tomorrow. So we got like 3 trailer fulls of four-wheelers and dirt bikes, and we're planning on having a good time. I think my buddy's going to bring his Jeep too, so we might pile in that and see if we can break something. But I want to go ahead and see if I can warm this thing up some, since it's an old 2005 Kawasaki Bayou. I want to make sure the battery's good for tomorrow and everything. I'm not going to have any issues because it's been cold. So I'm going to do a little cold startup on this thing. Then I'm going to get my truck warmed up. We're going to head to my buddy's house because he found something on Let Go that is too good to be true. It's a Can Am Outlander. We'll talk a little bit more about the price later as we're on our way over there, but super cheap. And I kind of wish I had seen that deal because this was dirt cheap, but it's also only a 300cc. He's looking at a 800 Outlander, and that's a whole lot more four-wheeler. Now I know I like simple, like reliable. This is more my style, but still this deal I'm pretty jealous of. So let's go check out what he's got, but first let's see if this whole thing will even start. Alright, we got the old smoky Kawasaki Bayou warming up. I'm even smoking myself, it's so cold out here. We're going to warm up the truck too, get it going because we're about to head over to his house. So let's see how she sounds. We'll give these rigs a chance to warm up, charge the battery on this thing, and you can barely hear it now over the truck, but she's still going. And we'll go see what he's got for this four-wheeler, see if it's as good of a deal as we think it is, or if it's got some issues. I'll do a little test ride, and hopefully he'll be coming home with a four-wheeler so he can come and ride with us tomorrow at Bogs and Boulders in Alabama. So should be a good time. Alright, we got both the rigs warmed up. I'm heading over to my buddy Pat's house. Long story short, we have the same job, and he makes a little bit more money than me because he's been in longer. Some of y'all know I'm in the Coast Guard, and I just found out some super exciting news today, right before I started heading over here. I'm above the cut for E5, so right now I'm E4. It's about a $500 pay raise, which isn't huge, but it's going to be nice. And definitely try to make the best of it and put it to good use. So we'll see what I can do with a little bit of extra money in the future. But we're going to go over there. Now, he does make a little bit more than me. He's an E6. He just made E6 not too long ago. Let's see, we might have too much noise in here. Close that back glass. So he makes a little more money than me. But this four-wheeler, even though it's a great deal, it's still 10 times what I paid for mine. But we're talking a Kawasaki Bayou versus a Can Am Outlander 800. Totally different. Like, not even on the same like spectrum of four-wheelers. That thing is so much nicer. Now we'll see how it does. You know, hopefully it doesn't cause them some problems because, you know, expensive four-wheelers, the parts are expensive. And I've been adamant about telling y'all, like, you don't need something super expensive to get out there and have a good time. I spend my money on my truck, and then my toys, I don't want to worry about them, so I keep the money nice and tight on those. So we're gonna look at this thing. It's supposed to come with a trailer, He saw it on Let Go, which I've never used Let Go. Let me know what y'all think of it. I'm usually on Facebook Marketplace, and before that I was always on Craigslist. But this sucker was on Let Go for like $5 grand, and then he had a trailer for sale for like $1 grand. Well, my buddy's been watching it, and he's like cut them in half, the price of both of them. So my buddy messaged the guy, and that's actually what he's asking, but then he's got someone else offering him more, so it's kind of wishy-washy back and forth. We don't know if the price is actually going to be half that, or if the guy's going to, you know, try to pull our leg when we get there. But we're going to go take a look at it, and hopefully this is going to be a super steal on this four-wheeler, and my buddy will be able to afford it and go riding with us tomorrow, and we'll just have a great time. We can test it out, because tomorrow's going to be like the first time really riding my Kawasaki. I've been riding around the yard, through the woods, up and down the street, but I have not taken it to a mud park and really rode it all day. So we'll see how they do, and see how a $300 four-wheeler compares to a hopefully $3,000 four-wheeler. So let's go see what this guy's got. This rig is super fun when it's a little wet out, with 24x14s and 40s on 2-inch spacers. It's nice and wide, and it's real easy to break the back end loose. Absolutely filthy, just from driving on a wet road. Well, we got 3 trucks all on trail grapplers here. You can tell these are my friends. We got mine's on 40s, these are 275, 65, 20s, and then I think he's on 33, 1250 20s. Which one of these is y'all's favorite? More your style? I think mine's too big for some people. But theirs are pretty clean. Let me know if you like Pat's wheels, or if you're more of a stock wheel or a big flashy wheel kind of guy. This is completely unacceptable. Oh, I already made a video about all the trail grapplers. Don't you worry about that. We're going to get this thing rinsed off, because it's not supposed to rain anymore today, and I think the roads are drying up, and I don't want to have to scrub this crap off after it's stuck on here. Even though everybody's going to make fun of me, because they got real trucks over here. Their tires don't stick out past the fender well, but it's already dry. No. No. I waited too long. This side cleaned up pretty nice. Well, we made it out here to Mississippi. We're almost about to pull up to this guy's house. It's real pretty out here. We've seen a bunch of cows and just real nice country open fields and everything. And we're gonna see, he rode this thing already. We're gonna go take a second look at it and let me ride it, take a look at it, you know, look it over, check the oil, make sure full drive works, reverse, you know, make sure the guy hasn't just been charging up the battery and then you know, disconnecting as soon as we get there. Make sure the guy's not trying to pull something over on us, but sounds like it's too good to be true. It could be. We're gonna go look at it, but hopefully trailer checks out. We're gonna check the VIN numbers and everything on the VIN number on the trailer and the four-wheeler, and hopefully it's a steal. The guy just needs the money, but who knows? We gotta make sure it's not stolen, and go for a little test ride, see what we think. That's a thick dog. You're about 3 feet wide. All right, let's see what they got. Yeah, it sounds like a Can Am. It sounds like every Can Am owner is
What's the word about dogging it, Mark? Because they ain't shit wrong with it.
Hey, you first.
Scared of it.
I'll take it if you don't want to. everybody's looking for a thumbs up, and so far I give it a thumbs up, but we don't want to get too excited. My hair might be telling the whole story here. She's pretty quick. We got to make sure ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's got enough juice to go quick, that's for sure. This is the two-up one, I think. Look how long it is. I think this is set up for a back seat. Yeah, this one's like, you can see how long it is. All right. You can see how he rides it versus how I ride it, but you know, he's the one buying it, so he can baby it all he wants. I'm shaking a little bit. It's kind of cold going 65 miles an hour out here when it's about 40 degrees. You're gonna tip that trailer backwards if you get on it. Yeah, you'll tip that trailer backwards if you try to get on it now.
Yeah, it's really light and easy to handle.
Yeah.
It's pretty balanced where the wheels are.
What do y'all think? Should we get it? There's definitely a good little bit of surface rust on these bolts and everything.
2012, son.
Yeah. See, where y'all usually ride it at?
ATV park up down the road and go fishing on it, stuff like that.
What's the park y'all usually go to?
Wild Country.
That's what I figured. That's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been to that one yet. We're hoping to go to that one sometime soon. I've not had a Can Am personally. I've owned a few cheaper quads, but I know these things are expensive to fix when they do have problems.
Well, you can get anything you want from Miller Sports.
Okay.
On 98, going back into Mobile, right there outside of Sims.
Have you, like, you know, honestly, like, it sounds like we're taking the thing. Is there anything you've been considering needing to replace anytime soon?
Nothing right now. I just replaced this front drive shaft on it.
Which one, the left side or
that one right there is brand new. I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, you might want to put some new front brakes on it. But you got back brakes. Everybody forgets about back brakes.
Yeah, my four-wheeler right now doesn't even have back brakes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody don't even think about them. They want to use the hell out of the front brakes, stop 65 miles an hour. You know what I mean? You got a camera or not? Come on back. Come on back. Come on.
This trailer's like just big enough, I'd say, for this thing.
Oops.
She even got half a tank of gas in it.
Yeah, I brought a lot.
How come you got the battery bungee corded in here?
Where's this fucking?
What you think, doggo? You gonna miss this thing? Does this battery shake loose or something without this bungee cord?
Well, I bet it will. You can take the bungee cord off if you want to. Self-explanatory. That key, if you don't turn it just like that with that notch forward, it'll go in either way.
Okay.
If you put it the other way, you're gonna think, well, what's wrong with the four-wheeler?
Okay.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. It just need to turn the key.
Won't go.
Yeah, it won't start like that.
Okay. Gotcha. It'll fit. Just won't.
Because the guy I bought it from didn't tell me none of this stuff.
Okay.
Other than that, you got your switches like I showed you. These first two are your light bars, your back light, and those are your side lights. That's the extra. Other than that, you got a cigarette lighter charging thing right here. You can order a back seat for it. I've already looked at it. It's $500. I didn't ever order one. So
yeah, I'll pass on that.
or I think they're like $400 and something dollars. Other than that, that's it.
What about, you ever mess with that air ride suspension? Does this have that, or is
It's
it
got it, but it does it on its own. You'll hear it.
Oh, really?
You'll hear it air stuff up.
Can you manually change it, or no?
I don't know. I never messed with it.
Can you ever mess with the snorkel at all, or you never?
No.
Mess with it? It's just right behind here, right?
It's right there.
And you just add a.
You just add the snorkel to the top side of it.
Segregated snorkel system, it says on there. Or integrated, that's what it is. Segregated. And it's over there, it says segregated. On this side, it says integrated.
Alright, we'll make sure we're good and we'll load her up.
I would use the winch. You can put it in park when you get it on there, and use the winch, hook up there in the front where the holes are.
Okay.
And just hook right to it with that shackle that's on there. I'll let you have the shackles.
Okay.
And just pull the winch down tight and leave it in park. You shouldn't have to put any other straps on it.
You got anything at all else that you might need with it? You can think of a spare key, or you got the
key
spare.
I got.
You got one key. You got title to it. Anything at all? I know when I bought mine, the guy was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot the other key." There's always something. Slightly farther forward, I think. A little bit. Yeah, keep on coming. You're not going to hurt nothing. That's probably good, but you can go further if you want.
Alright, put it in park. Run your winch out, hook the shackle to the front, and tighten your winch down. Out, leave the key on.
Other way. Yep.
Shackle right there.
Alright. You want to tighten the winch up a little bit? Yeah, you go ahead.
A little more.
As far as servicing and all that, have you done any of that recently, or does it need it?
It's got a fresh oil change already on it. I did about a month ago.
Okay.
So, other than that, that's it.
Okay.
I showed you I wrapped them up. Runs great. I don't want to get rid of it. I can't buy two things at once. My budget ain't made like that.
Mine either.
I don't know very many people
And
that
side by
are.
side won't fit on it. You know what I mean? So on the trailer, so that's why.
Yeah, this trailer is literally just big enough for this
just big
thing.
enough, exactly.
Because it's a 2-up, so long. You got, dang, 38 inches between tires there. That's a long four-wheeler.
Yeah, it won't go in the bed of a truck.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. If I have any questions, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, give me a
if you don't
call
mind.
if you got any questions. Ask.
Okay.
Pleasure meeting you,
Thanks.
sir.
Yeah,
It
nice
was
meeting you guys.
Take care.
Have fun on it.
Yep.
No promises.
And like I was telling him, Miller's outside of Sims. You probably pass it. You take 98 back. Miller's is on your right hand side, right there outside of Sims on this side.
What is that? Fishing rod?
He does nothing but Can Am's.
Okay.
That's who I buy my shaft from.
Okay.
Put on the front end. Right
Okay.
Sounds expensive. No, I'm just kidding. That's just Can
It's
Am's.
really not as expensive as you think it is.
How much you spent on that shaft you put in there?
That was $125.
Okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully
so they
the
don't
other
make
three.
boots, so the boot split. It wasn't the shaft that tore up. It was
Yeah.
the boot.
You want to once the boot
So
splits,
once the boot
time to
splits,
replace
it
one.
was game over. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Unless
as
you
soon
want
as
to
you
start
get-
replacing a whole bunch of
As
other
soon as you
shit.
get some water in there, you're
Yeah.
done.
And you got the little toe thing, so you can use it.
Yeah, you can put a whole hitch in that, right? You got the
Yeah, you
2-inch
can
receiver.
You can slide in there and pull this trailer around with it.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks. Nice
Yeah, man.
meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, we'll get out of your hair. Take care.
Yeah.
Give me a call. Y'all
All
be
right.
careful.
All right, have a good one. This is a deal right here. All right, we just left this dude's house. That happened super quick because he'd already come over and look at it, and they had agreed on a price. So I said it was a $2,000 four-wheeler, but what I didn't mention is it comes with a trailer. So we got a, what is that at? 6-foot trailer, 8-foot trailer? 5x8, tiny little trailer, but it fits this four-wheeler on it. He threw the trailer in about $500 worth of the whole price. So actually $2,500 for this four-wheeler. Can Am 800 2-up, long four-wheeler. Went 65, no problem. I had a big old grin on my face. I tried to find something wrong with it. The dang thing just goes. It's fun. We got the trailer, no problem. Four-wheeler trailer, $3 grand. We got us some cold Bud Lights. We're having a good day. I think this is a solid buy. We're gonna go see tomorrow. Hopefully I can convince old Pat to come out there to Boggs with us and try it out. Just like I'm doing the maiden voyage on my Kawasaki. That was only $300. But man, I just don't think you can beat that 800 and that big of a smile. It's like instant power on that thing. I can't believe it. I'm gonna be spoiled. I need to stay off of this thing because my Kawasaki, it gets there, but it's like the tortoise and the hare. It's slow and steady all the way. But man, I'm just so excited right now. We had a good time riding it. I slung a little mud up and went fast down the road. Hopefully that all came through good. It's probably just wind noise and rain, but that's a nice four-wheeler. And we were just talking. It's got a couple little spots. You can see where it's stained from going through the mud in the hot engine and the frame and everything. Now, he doesn't answer my phone. Who is that? But my phone probably doesn't even work out here. Anyway, I think we can clean up the little rusted bolt heads and the frame and everything. And if he wants to flip this thing for double his money, he's got no problem there. Plus, he's got a nice trailer he could sell, or you know, haul his zero-turn lawnmower around if he needs to. So we'll get it back to the house and get it unloaded. But I think this is a solid buy. I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Guy just changed the oil and one of the CV axles. It all checked out to me. We looked at it some without, you know, filming it because I didn't want to make the guy uncomfortable. But it's just a badass four-wheeler. That's all there is to it. So far, the trailer's still back there. We're on this bumpy Mississippi road, and his truck's about to shake apart this old GMC, but it looks like the trailer is still hanging on back there. And all our beer's getting shooken up, but I think we'll be all right. Hopefully, this rig will make it up to Boggs tomorrow. We can have a good time. Sounds like he's kind of iffy about going, but I hope he's there because I want to compare his to mine. We both got steels on them, but they're in totally different categories. be a 2-up, so let's go ahead and 2-up on it, even though it's a couple dudes. But whatever, we'll see how it does. Shoot me first because I'm on the back. Here, rock that sucker. Did that go? Busted. He put it in park. Here we go. It's the one, it's like park but with a leg on it. There we go.
Sorry. Sorry about that. We'll get out of y'all's hair. Sorry, I apologize.
We didn't know anybody was back here.
Sounds like a hidden honey hole.
That's some backwoods Alabama crap right there. Like you just go down some random dirt road, there's gonna be a house on it or a houseboat. You don't even know. Like we are out here.
Who drives down this every day?
Somebody walks down this thing. Oh look, a cerveza. Gracias, señor. This thing only wants to go fast. It doesn't like cruising. Yeah, it says something about there. Is this how you cycle it right here?
Yeah, that's not
Alright, we got that's the clock. Trip, nobody cares. Trip 2. Total engine hours 275. Trip, don't care. RPM. Odometer 3,009.
That's supposed
y'all think? Should we go ahead and just list it for sale and make a profit off of it, or have a good time with it for a while, you know, maybe eventually resell it? What should he do? Because he really is tempted to just resell this thing, and I'm telling him he should at least have a good time on it first, but you never know, something can mess up on it. So what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments.